Hi. Hello. So basically, I just want to say thank you. We just want to say thank you to all the support we got for the first video. Honestly, we didn't expect anything. Did you?
No, I mean, honestly, I don't know how many views is a lot of views, but Shafi kept saying that we're getting a lot of views, so thank you so much.
Yeah, because I feel like even other like big YouTube channels, like Tottenham channels in like UK gets like 2,000, 3,000, and we're getting around like we got 300 views for our first one. And again, we didn't promote it anywhere and whatnot. We just let it out on YouTube, and we just let it do its thing, type of thing. So yeah, thank you. Without further ado, Spurs won 2-0. But before that, let's watch this short video of our
Oh
reaction.
my god, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, which one?
Bear in mind, I also just came back from work, so I'm wearing work clothes. And I was eating a grape just now. So my face is like that.
I don't even know. Okay.
Yes! Go! Go! Yeah!
This is the second goal.
Oh, you said before.
Ang lalita! Stoner mo kasi mo. Ay, sana, right?
So yeah, we were at Dee's sister's house, and yeah, we Korean mixer.
You just make a small curry.
Yeah, Spurs 2, Man City 0. Not even our expectation, honestly.
Honestly, we had no predictions. I had zero predictions. I didn't know what to do.
I thought it was gonna be a draw, or Man City was gonna win like 3-1 or something. But I I just want to say the blunder. Yeah.
See ya.
He is also just 22 years old, so we don't want to attack him too much. Still kind of a kid. But yeah, I said it over and over again. He was like so unstable whenever the ball was on him, whenever he was getting pressured on. And I said to D as well, like it's so hard to simulate that in training ground, getting pressured by like four players. Essentially, it was Richarlison, SARR, Brennan, and Kudus, basically covering all the back four. Um, yeah, it's a tough one for him. Yeah, what do you think?
I don't know. He just looks so young, and I feel kind of bad for him. But, like honestly, that second goal, I don't know. I watched it like multiple times. I don't know what he was thinking of doing. But
Yeah.
again, the other thing was that like
He had like Ruben Diaz free on the right as well. He could have just passed
yeah,
it there.
but like one of the good things was that it wasn't just totally his fault. I guess SAR did keep pressing, which is good. You know what I mean? So like the Tottenham player did keep pressing on him.
Yeah,
So I think maybe he panicked a little bit. I don't
yeah.
know.
Again, it is his fault for panicking, but yeah.
Also, it's like the second game. I think he's new, right?
Yeah,
So
I think he's from Burnley too, and he's 22.
from
And
Burnley. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, and then suddenly filling like Man City's goalie's shoes.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So like
Yeah.
I don't totally blame him.
Yeah, I just know in FIFA he has high potential, but yeah, and I feel like at every time he had the ball, it either went to a City player and then it's like almost the City player almost lost the ball, or he just kicked the ball out. Honestly, like he was struggling, and I don't know why City kept passing back to him.
But remember that one part where it felt like did like he hit Kudus. That part was like
I want to talk about that too. Yeah.
he could have, he should, or that one I feel like should have been looked at a bit more seriously. 'Cause
Yeah. Yeah, a knee to
But,
chest
like,
could
I don't
be
even
really
think-
bad.
I think they did a VAR check for that, right?
Yeah, or maybe they did a quick one, but they didn't stop the game for it. Because sometimes
Yeah.
they would play the game and then the VAR.
But again, maybe it was
happened.
to our advantage that it didn't really get looked at and he stayed. Because if he were to leave, maybe
Ederson would have came on.
yeah, and that
Yeah.
could have changed the game.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever.
Yeah,
Like, things
and
happen.
Ederson was like watching from the
He
sidelines.
was.
Was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Why am I not playing?
yeah,
Yeah, and Ederson is known for being a great passer too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But again, maybe he just needs experience. So like,
Mm.
we maybe like another part is that we got lucky with playing Man City as our second game.
Yeah, before he
So-
gets like settled in, right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. 2 clean sheets in a row. Tottenham was number 1 for a bit. Okay. But yeah, I just want to talk about the knee thing. He should have gotten a yellow card because Van de Ven Romero, they gave him a yellow card for sliding, even though he got the ball, but his studs were up, and it's called reckless challenge. Bro, he legit kneed someone's chest and got nothing. But I don't know. Yeah. Okay, next one. Man of the match, SARR boy. I'm glad he got man of the match despite he didn't really score or assist it. But yeah, as Baby said, like the second goal was honestly him, and then the third goal, if I'm not mistaken, Pedro Porro long balled it. SARR headed the ball, and then it went to Richarlison, and then Richarlison passed to Brendan.
Third goal.
First goal.
Oh,
Sorry.
first goal.
So yeah, he was heavily involved in both goals, and I am glad to finally see SARR getting the credit he deserves because he
I feel like this is also one of the first matches he played the whole game, right? Usually he gets
subbed off.
right?
Mm.
That's quite nice to see him playing the whole game.
Yeah, and nice to see that Thomas Frank trusts him. Now, the conversation is how can Madison and Kulusevski get into the squad? Because again, it's fine to have some rotation, but they don't even fit the same profile as SARR. Like SARR's like energetic, super physical, which Kulusevski is, and also helps defense. That's why the midfield was legit Bentancur, Paulinho, and SARR, and they legit just dominated the midfield. Like Rangers, who I had on FPL, couldn't do nothing. Honestly, they just closed him down the moment he got the ball and whatnot. Yeah, I just don't know. Especially Madison. I'm just like, this could be it for Madison. Honestly, like, yeah, because Frank doesn't really need a creative midfielder
No,
like
but at
that.
least that means it's good because we're not relying on the two injured players. They can probably
Yeah.
recover and not have to push themselves to join early.
Good point. But yeah, but I think Kulusevski will do well in the system.
I think Kulu's gonna be out till early next year, so
Yeah, Madison's gonna be out until end of the season probably, or
yeah, so
if not, like next year.
poor guy.
Yeah, like next season after the World Cup. But
But again, let them properly recover lah.
yeah, talking about the injuries and whatnot, we didn't get to talk about this. I actually wanted to make a video just talking about this as a debacle and additional to a Man City review video, but Dee was just not in the mood. And my value with this channel is I'm not gonna force her to record, and I'll try my best to always include her in the video because it's a couple of Spursies and both of us thought about this idea. But sometimes I'm just like I kind of want to just talk about it, but again, the woman says the word and I just follow. But yeah, she's open to talk about Eze a bit here.
I mean, I feel like the first couple days I really was kind of upset. But I think I'm more upset with Arsenal over Eze now because I'm
Yeah.
I understand him wanting to go back to his dream club and whatnot. So like, if you are an Arsenal fan and if you're an Eze fan, you're just like, yeah, it feels very full circle moment. It just feels very snaky. You know what I mean? Like
That they waited until Spurs finalized a deal.
and I like read somewhere on IG again. I'm like I get so much news on IG whether it's true or not. I don't know. But apparently, like Eze, before he like officially signed with Spurs, he actually called Mikel Arteta asking if there's any chance, and he
See, I don't
asked-
get these infos. It's
he
only from
even
her.
asked like his English teammates to try to push his name into joining Arsenal.
Yeah.
So even I'm like, before signing Spurs, he already had that kind of mindset. It feels like, in the end, it could have been like a good thing he didn't join Spurs. Because again,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd rather like what Thomas Frank said. Like he'd
Yeah.
rather have players who actually want to go to Spurs go to Spurs.
Mm,
So like in the end, maybe this is a good thing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because again, we need players who genuinely believe in Tottenham and wanna play for Tottenham over
Sounding
going
like
to
a true
Tottenham.
fan, bro.
Over going to Tottenham just because they don't have any other option and they don't leave the
Yeah.
club. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
So I'm like, yeah, but it just feels very snaky that. Again, and also it's just annoying that Tottenham took 2 weeks to try to get it, and then Arsenal came in and did it within one night. So it just feels really like, it feels very bully-ish. You know what I mean? Macam, like pushing Tottenham around like they didn't just win a trophy last season.
Like popular kids.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay. But again, I'm like, if you don't see Tottenham's value, then and like it doesn't like then don't you
Yeah.
Tottenham?
But I generally felt like a lot of hate was going to Daniel Levy. Like, why didn't you just pay the release clause and whatnot? But that's the thing. It's like Daniel Levy's job is also to run the business side of, I almost said New Wave Films, of Spurs. To run the business side of Spurs. So, if
No, but I blame him a little bit because of him trying to get Eze by throwing Richarlison into the deal. That is so rude. Like Richarlison once scored 2 goals for us just last week, and then assisted this week, and he was a really crucial player in the last 2 games. And like you're just gonna like throw Richarlison in there? Like why would that's so? Like I'm like, did you even watch the match? Do you even know? I feel like okay for me, Richarlison's one of my favorite players. I don't know. I'm not speak for all Tottenham fans if Richarlison's our favorite player, but like we appreciate Richarlison so much. You know what I mean? And I'm so happy that he's doing so well right now. And for Levy to just be like, oh, Eze, you want Richarlison? Like, we can give you Richarlison, and I will take Eze. I'm like, who are you to be throwing my players? And also,
My
Thomas Frank didn't even, okay, he said he didn't even know Richarlison was part of the deal, which I'm like, if that's true, that's even more snaky of Levy to just be throwing around players without even discussing with anybody else. Whether Frank is telling the truth or not, I don't know.
yeah.
But if that is
Because
true,
I think at this point, Thomas Frank, there's no point of him being honest. Yeah.
if that's true, then Levy just feels very, like, does he even know the fan base? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But I feel like Thomas Frank must have gave the thumbs up. Because I think the question was, would you rather have Eze or Richarlison? If it's like one or the other.
No,
And
man. I
think
feel like if the thing by the time if Eze already decided he wanted to go to Arsenal, allow it.
Yeah.
Don't be throwing
Yeah.
in our like
Yeah.
good players just to get a player that doesn't even want to come to Spurs.
Yeah. Yeah. It's too
Like,
emphasized.
it's also I feel like we'll throw off the chemistry of the team because people will just be like, whoa, they're gonna just be trading our players willy nilly like that.
Well, that happens in football. It's,
No,
it's
but
not the
also
first
players
time.
who are playing well and are crucial to the team over like players who are not.
Yeah.
You know what I
Like
mean?
Werner or
Yeah.
Solomon
Yeah,
or Brian Hill.
yeah. You can even put them 3 in a package. You know what I mean? They're not even-
Tie it up, just
yeah,
good.
give them 3 for 1.
But yeah. My opinion stands on that. Yeah. Again, the reason why I didn't really want Eze is having an English asset in Tottenham is a big branding thing for them because right now we don't have any players in the English squad. So again, because if you think about it, the World Cup, the whole world watches it. Premier League is already
So
big,
I don't
but
think he's in the English club, no?
yeah, but not first team. And I think Eze could be for first team. And like, and Solanke didn't get called up actually last last time England played. But yeah, that's the thing. So it's this thing of like trying to put the Spurs name out there and whatnot, branding and whatnot. But again, I agree with most of the things that Dee said. But again, it's just hard because I see how, especially after the launch video came out of as a signing, he just looks so happy and it's his boyhood club, and I genuinely feel like even if you went to Tottenham, his heart's not in it. So yeah, better just not do the deal. Yeah. Done with Eze, done with Levy. Maybe if your nose is sweating. Okay. Intense rant. Okay, now the thing to cover is this.
Potential signings?
Potential signings. These are the players that Spurs are already in contact with.
Who is that?
I know. I'll explain. This is where I come in. The emotion side was done. This is where I come in. The video's just 15 minutes. Okay, still we have time. So Savinho, Man City. You didn't even know who he was before, but yeah, amazing player, around 70 million. Okay. Kubo,
Japanese?
Yeah, Japanese asset, amazing. Real Sociedad, also was
What
in
team was
the
he in?
Real Sociedad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought you thought Sociedad was a word. Real dribbler, or real Sociedad. Sociedad are these species.
No, but what team is that?
It's in it's Isak's old team.
Oh.
Yeah, in Spain.
Oh.
But yeah, Japanese asset, very big in. Not, I wouldn't even very big in Japan, but I can imagine if you move to Spurs, he'll be very big in Japan.
You know who else was talked about? Again, whether it's true or not, I just saw on IG. Lee Kang-in.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Again, true or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I continue?
Yeah, I don't. Karang, we'll talk about Lee Kang in a bit because there's two players after this. There's the players that both of us have talked about that we should bring him in. But okay, these are kind of like unknowns, but they could be well known in the future. Maybe question mark.
Oh, I think I know who one of them is.
Huh?
No, as in like the one that we talked about.
Okay. But yeah, this one is
I thought it was Phil Foden.
Arabic Phil Foden. Phil Foden. Don.
Stop.
His name is Ilkanus. So basically, this is Crystal Palace's main target to replace Eze. So I think Spurs is out of spite of ruining being so taking us so long and doing Eze just because they wanted to buy Elkanus first. But now Spurs is like, hey, we'll just buy Elkanus from you, and he's from Leicester City. Around 30 mil. 30 to 40 mil. Now, Nico Paz from Como, which is the same team as
Como. Is it a current player?
Dele
Ali.
Ali. Yeah, so
Oh.
Dele Ali's teammate, Como. Is Dele Ali still there? I don't even know. He could have retired already, but whatever.
I love Ali.
Yeah, he is also a Real Madrid youngster, and then got bought by Como with 1.5 million, with the deal of it's called a 50% sell-on clause. Do you know what that means? So, for example, I buy this from you. Give me, hold it. So, this aircon remote costs like $10, but then I'll be like, I'll buy from you
15.
for $1. For $1. But then when I resell this for like $30, she'll get 50% of it. So you'll get your $15. So that's what Nico Paz. So that's what a sell-on clause is.
See.
Yeah, business. But yeah, so whatever Spurs is selling him for, like if 30 mil, 60 mil, so half of it will go to Real Madrid, which is crazy. But yeah, all of them are doing well. I feel like the least excited I am for is, again, because I haven't seen any of his highlights and whatnot, and it's more recent that he is approached. Plus, this is out of spite for Crystal Palace, is El Canus. Nico Paz, I'm just like, okay, interesting. He's also like, if it's a good looking Spurs player, look, he's pretty good looking. And I feel like Savinho and Kubo is kind of like interchangeable for me. But yeah, they're probably going to sign one big player, which is the top here, and then one small-ish player. So 30 mil, 70 mil, so they're going to spend another 100 mil. Tapi they'd rather spend that on two players, yeah, rather than one. But yeah.
Can I guess who the show? Garnacho.
And there's two players.
Both English?
Garnacho's not English. His Alejandro Garnacho.
Garnacho and...
Garnacho's the least English name, bro. Garnacho Woodman?
I don't know why I keep saying I want to say Grealish, but I know Grealish already signed, so I can't do it.
When I show you, you're gonna be like, oh my god, yeah.
English player?
English asset.
Oh, I don't know. We're wasting time. Oh my god! I literally said this yesterday.
Jared Bowen.
I said Jared Bowen yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Get him out, Ksione.
Yeah. So these are two players that I believe Spurs should try to pursue. I know Jared Bowen probably not. Probably won't leave, but West Ham is at a blunder now, yeah. And they are struggling in general, and I'm sure Jared Bowen. I saw him.
Was Kudus from West Ham?
Yeah, I saw Jared Bowen leave the pitch, and he was just like, "Bro, I'm done with this club." You know, imagine that 3-1. They already honestly
captain?
the fourth and fifth goal they didn't even try. Huh?
Is he captain?
Is he captain? Maybe. I don't even know.
Because I saw him, like, he
feel
said, like, he blames himself or whatnot.
Oh. Yeah, but yeah. Again, less likely, I know, but he's an English asset that might be willing to leave. And of course, Garnacho. Look at him, so sad during the final, knowing that it's probably his last time playing for Man United. But yeah, I would love to have Garnacho. He would be playing in Son's position in left wing. Now it's Brendan's position. He's a bit more explosive. He can play both sides. Very hardworking. I generally feel like he is a signing that makes sense for Spurs rather than going to Chelsea where there's already like 78 wingers there already. You get me? They just have so many players. I don't know if Baby knows. Chelsea's squad has like 40 players, I think.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah, and they need to cut it down before the transfer window. So yeah, they don't even have space. So yeah, Garnacho, come to us. We only have 23 players at the moment. And that's not even all fit players. But yeah, sad. But yeah, what maybe think about them coming in?
I don't mind.
Out of them two, who would you prefer?
To be honest, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like does Jared Bowen play for the English club? The English team?
Yeah, yeah. He's the same thing as Solanke. That's the thing. He's also a fringe player. So that's the thing. Getting him wouldn't really get an English asset into the club. It's just like a...
No, but do you think Jared Bowen wouldn't want to go because Kudus left? Do you know what I mean? Like, is he upset with Kudus for leaving and then he's like, I don't want to go to the same team?
I don't think he was upset with Kudus leaving because
Oh,
the
sorry.
West Ham fans kind of turned on him already. But yeah, again, that's true. That's
But
a good
also,
point.
I don't know why Jared Bowen gives me the impression that he's the type to want to stay and change the team. Do you know what I mean? Like
He stays with the toxic ex-girlfriend.
yeah, and like he feels like he can turn West Ham, and he wants to be the reason West Ham turns
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's not gonna leave for that sake.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to have him. At least there's an English player.
Yeah. And
And Garnacho, I don't know. I don't know him that well, to be honest.
you thought he was English. This guy, English? Alejandro.
But I feel like he's like a very passionate player, so I feel like he would fight for the team. So whichever team he's on. So I feel like I wouldn't mind him on Tottenham either.
It's just that he always complains on social media, so he should shut up on social media and like just do your thing. But yeah, that's it.
But he gives me like party boy vibes, which gives me Basuma vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But other than that,
You think Bissouma should leave?
I feel like that's gonna mean for me to say. But I'd rather Levy give Basuma than Richarlison. Do you know what I mean?
Which is fine, yeah.
But more because Basuma gives me party vibes, and again, him having like that whole Frank had to discipline him because he was late.
Yeah,
for
and he also
training.
like the season before that, he also had the smoking.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
People
Because
saw
I'm
him.
just like, bruh. But again, Basuma
He
does
does look
feel
like a smoker though.
like a.
And Jet too looks like a smoker. Am I being
Yeah.
racist for that? Okay, huh?
But Basuma does give me like life of the party kind of vibes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's just that his play skill, I feel like, doesn't
Fit.
No, it doesn't fit. It doesn't allow him to be able to party that much.
About his what?
His play skill, like how good he plays. Because for me, which I'm
Ah.
like, if Jet is like a smoker and a partier, he plays so well still that it's okay. It doesn't seem like it's detrimental to.
Like he's not as good enough to party. See,
Yeah,
so-
you know what I mean. Especially like coming late and whatnot. Like
You're not
Basuma
him, bruh, type
Is
of thing,
not
yeah.
consistent enough in his play to be able to play around. I was gonna say F around, but you know what I mean. But Jet, if he does like play around a little bit behind the scenes, he still is so consistent and plays well during matches that it's like you forgive him a little bit if he does, and he doesn't really show it, so you wouldn't know. But Basuma, I feel like plays too much and it doesn't balance his actual play skill on the pitch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we end it, folks. Thank you. See you guys next week. Come on, you Spurs. Bye. Wait.
Bye.
Bye.